This is Charlie Parsons for Boxing Social in association with Forged Irish Stout and Empire Fight Store. We've got a big one today. I'm not even going to reel off the names, we're going to go one by one. We're in Dublin. It is Chantel Cameron versus Katie Taylor Fight Week. Eddie Hearn, hit me. I've gone in with a hard one first.
I'll tell you what, Parsons, this impression for me is about 65% there, and that's a problem. I've got to make it better. You're looking at me, Parsons, saying this is not the Eddie Hearn who I interview 65 times a week. I know it's not that, and I know it's not good enough, but I'll try and do my best, Parsons, all right? Is that okay, Parsons? Fantastic. Move on to the next impression, please.
Katie Taylor has her rematch here with Chantel Cameron. How excited are you for this fight? It's all on the line.
Yeah, it's obviously a very big fight, and you know, we're all looking forward to it, and you know, got to bring me A game this time round. You know, Chantel's an unbelievable competitor, and you know, all my respect to her. You know, she did a great job last time out, but yeah, the game plan's changed a little bit, so yeah, we'll see what happens this time round. So.
What he can do,
Conor.
he can edit this stuff. I'm just doing Eddie Murphy. He can edit this stuff in. I think when I'm doing Eddie Murphy, that's the better Eddie. I can't be doing Eddie Hearn, you know what I mean? I do Eddie Murphy, Charlie. Charlie. My man, look at you. Look at you. Who's the next one? Sorry.
Conor McGregor sponsoring the event, Forged Irish Stout. It's a big one.
Yeah, listen, mate, it's a very big one. Do you know what I mean? We're looking forward to it. Do you know, let's see what Katie does in there. Let's see what she does. Let's see what the game plan is tomorrow night. You know, it's a very exciting fight. You got to give a shout out to the other fighters as well, the Thomas Cardys, the Gary Cullys. Do you know what I mean? They're going to be putting it all on the line tomorrow. So listen, it's going to be fantastic. I'm looking forward to it, my man. My man.
How excited are you to be sponsoring the event, Conor?
Yeah, 100%. You know what I mean? It's great to be sponsoring the event. Absolutely. You know, it's a big event, big time boxing in Dublin again, you know, so we're very happy, my man, very happy.
Just how good is Forged Irish Stout?
Very good, mate. It's the creamiest stout in the world, 100%.
Mike Tyson, we know that you're a man who absolutely loves boxing and still is involved to this day. There's a lot that's going on in Saudi Arabia. Tell me your thoughts, Tyson Fury, Alexander Usyk.
Well, I'll tell you something, you know. I think what happened a couple of weeks ago, you know, it was great. It was great for boxing and bringing MMA and boxing together. But, you know, Fury-Usyk is an interesting fight. It's a very interesting fight, Charlie. I'm looking forward to it. I think, you know, the two unbelievable competitors. I think the thing about these two fighters is they have technical proficiency. And when you blend that together, it's going to be a blockbuster of a fight, and we'll see what happens, you know. So I'm looking forward to it. Big-time boxing on February in Saudi.
Well, the man Tyson Fury had that fight with Ngannou. You now have the Alexander Usyk fight. Bothered by the criticism from the Ngannou fight?
What do you mean bothered by the criticism? What are you talking about? Bothered by what criticism? 100%. He had his moments in the fight, and that's it. I beat him. And we'll see what Usyk does. Because I'll tell you something, Usyk is going to be coming in, he's going to get a dose of reality when I come up against him. 100%. Criticism. Get up out of here, you sausage.
What do you think of Usyk?
What I think of Usyk? I think he's a good fighter, but I'll tell you something, I'm going to knock him out. Gappy toot. Is that what you want me to say? Gappy toot. I am very feel. That's all he says, you know. Even though he speaks perfect English, he does. He fools the public. He speaks perfect English. My dad wants to say a couple of words as well, Charlie.
I'll tell you something. You want to launch criticism at my son, greatest heavyweight that ever is. Beat Deontay Wilder. Beat him good. Beat Dillian White in Wembley, 94,000. Now don't bring in politics in this. I'll tell you something, son, right? 100%. Don't bring it in.
And, of course, bring Tommy in as well. Charlie, how are you? Good. Great to be here. Looking forward to it. KSI, if you want it again, or if you want to be a big baby and appeal the fight, do what you got to do. But you're getting it once more.
Chris Eubank Sr, he's in the mix.
Well, I think we all are in the mix. I think one of the enticing things about Conor Benn is that everybody wants to fight him. Looking at Chris Jr., my son, he wants to fight him. Looking at Harlem, my nephew, who I am managing at the moment, he wants to fight him. Conor Benn is, he really is in demand, isn't he? You know, it's incredible, Charlie. But we're here in Dublin. I have history here in this beautiful Emerald Isle. I fought Steve Collins here in the 90s. You were a little nipper, you probably can't remember that. No, you don't. That was when big-time boxing was a spectacle. It was magic, and now we have it with Katie Taylor and Chantel Cameron, the sequel.
Kell Brook, you had an altercation with Conor Benn here last time.
Do you know what, mate? 100%. I had such a big altercation with him, and do you know, as Eubank Sr says, as English says, everybody wants a piece of Conor Benn. Me, Chris Jr., Harlem, every single person wants Conor Benn. So we'll see what happens. If I fight him, I make enough money again for the baby. They say you should finish with the Kell Brook fight because it's history. But you know, if I get to fight again, I fight again, so...
Rio Ferdinand's a big boxing fan. What does he make of the fight at the weekend?
Yeah, listen, you know, it's a massive fight. We're all looking forward to it. I think Katie Taylor is an unbelievable athlete, one of the greatest athletes in Irish history, gold medalist. But you've got Chantel Cameron. She's unbelievable as well. You've got to give her credit, you know, and she did a fantastic job last time out. We want to talk about Man United and how terrible they are. We want to bring in Haag.
Hey, so I don't know why we're diving away from boxing, but I know you're a big Southampton fan. Things aren't good at the moment because Jadon Sancho is a crybaby. So I don't know what to say. Maybe a bit of Roy Keane.
You know, listen, I probably should have put Roy Keane on the list before we started this. You know, what are you recording me for? You're recording me with your phone. There's a camera already on me. What are you recording me with the phone for? You can see it on... It's going to be posted on YouTube. You stop recording. You're a good man. Don't know why you're recording me with your phone. Listen, nonsense.
Finally, I hear Donald Trump is a big Parsons fan.
I gotta tell you, a big Parsons fan, you're a great kid. You're doing a fantastic job. You really are. You know, and it's wonderful. You're getting all the interviews with Eddie. You know, and it's fantastic. I know you're very good friends with Eddie. I know a lot about boxing. I used to put some of the biggest boxing shows together in the U.S., and I'll tell you something. You're great. You're wonderful. What a guy. What a tremendous guy, Charlie. Wonderful guy. Shake my hand. What a guy. Tremendous.
Donald, how long have you been watching the videos?
Since when you started uploading. You know, and you've come to this point now, and it's really great. You've got ambition. It's wonderful. Let me tell you something. We won't speak about Joe Biden. I don't want to speak about him.
What do you think of Joe Biden? I know you don't want to speak about him, but he's got to ask you.
Well, I may as well speak as Joe Biden. It's great to be here. Yeah. In Cork, in Ireland. It's wonderful.
It's Dublin, Joe.
What?
It's Dublin.
Are you with CNN?
Boxing Social, Joe.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. I didn't know we had an amphitheater in the White House. I gotta go.